Hey, what up superstars, it's your boy Ibetonme with some more Destiny 2 content. In this video, I'm going to give you guys the best Destiny 2 PvP weapon combo that I've used this season to get high KDs in Destiny 2 Crucible. And as you can see from the high KDs that I'm currently showing you, man, I'm telling you, this combo is really going to push you over the top in PvP and really make you a beast. And I'm telling you, this combo is so broken, it currently has me in the top 300 Destiny 2 players when it comes to Clash. And I played Destiny 2 PvP on 3 different accounts, and up until like last week I was in the top 3,000 on all 3 of those accounts, guys, in Control. And I'm telling you, a big reason is because of this weapon combo. And if you guys do like great Destiny 2 walkthrough videos, hey, feel free to like this video or sub to the channel, but if not, you guys watching this is enough for me and I appreciate the support. Now the first weapon we're going to take a look at is the Forerunner exotic sidearm.
What the fuck did I just hear?
I'm telling you guys, the Forerunner is a beast. Now, to get this weapon, you get it from a quest that you get from Xur over in Xur's treasure hoard, and then you got to go into Dares of Eternity and complete matches to rank it up so you could get access to this weapon. If you guys are not aware, the Forerunner is meta now. Actually, this is the 3rd most used weapon right now in Destiny 2 PvP. Last week, it was the 2nd most used weapon in Trials of Osiris, and this week, it is the #1 used weapon in Trials of Osiris so far. As you can see from those stats, if you're not using this weapon, man, you are setting yourself up for a real big disservice when it comes to in-game activity. Now, this weapon has the intrinsic trait full stop, so it's basically an oversized sidearm with extended range, and it also has heavy caliber rounds, so with those rounds, you're able to knock targets back further, and you're able to flinch them a lot with this weapon. Also, it fires full auto with increased rate of fire, and it deals increased precision damage on unshielded target. And I'm telling you, man, this thing is a monster in Destiny 2 PvP. And to be honest with you, this may be the most powerful weapon I have played with since the Not Forgotten and the Luna's Howl got nerfed and sunsetted. And what's crazy about Forerunner, you can easily 3-tap a Guardian from as far as 50 meters range. So when you get 3 headshots, you'll kill a person at a 0.6 TTK. And I've heard a lot of people say to me, bet it's hard to get headshots with this weapon. Man, I'm shooting full auto and this weapon is going everywhere. And I told them that's why you want to take advantage of the 2nd trait on this weapon called Pace Yourself, which tapping the trigger gives this weapon less recoil and improves the accuracy. And the hitbox on this weapon is so big, it's almost the size of a Guardian. So you shouldn't have no problem hitting headshots if you pace yourself. Also, this weapon has a pretty unique catalyst called the Rock, where several seconds after you get a final blow, you could consume part of your ammo reserves, which is 6 in PvP, and you could convert your next throwing grenade into a fragmentation grenade. Now, it does not take away from your main grenade, you get an extra one. Now, unfortunately, I haven't got it yet because you got to get rank 16 in Xur's Dares of Eternity. Now, once you do that, he'll give you a quest for you to complete the catalyst. And I can stop right here. This weapon is good enough, man, that you're going to be amazing in PvP. But when you pair it with this next weapon, I'm telling you, you're going to be unstoppable. And the next weapon is the BXR-55 Legendary Auto Rifle. And if you don't know, this past Tuesday, auto rifles got a pretty good buff. So to increase the effective stability stat on the recoil reduction by 20% at the high end, so it made the gun way more easier to get headshots. And this weapon is a precision frame, so it got another buff where it increased the crit damage multiplier from 1.5x to 1.55x, so the crit damage goes from 30 to 31. Now that may not seem a lot when you just throw out the numbers, but I'm telling you, it makes a big difference when you're using this weapon in PvP. And I mentioned the increased effects on the stability stat on the recoil. That's very important because like I said, man, you want to make sure you're able to get headshots. And with this weapon that I'm using, the roll that I have 91 range. So you're going to be almost able to outgun pretty much anybody. Now this weapon is available to every Guardian as a world loot drop, meaning you could get it from any engram, rank up packaging from Amalon Force Umbra engrams, focusing on Umbra engram at the star chart in the helm. Now the version that I'm using is a crafted version of the BXR-55. Now this weapon is given for free by a new introductory weapon crafting quest called Foundry Renaissance. Now to get this quest, Guardians must have the Destiny 2 expansion Witch Queen and have played through the first 2 missions. Now this will unlock the weapon crafting at the Relic and the Enclave on the Mars, and at the Relic the quest Foundry Renaissance will appear, giving Guardians a red border version of the BXR-55. And after completing the red bordered objective on the BXR-55 by using it in playlist activities, Guardians will then unlock a me AR2 weapon pattern for future crafting. And I'm telling you, it's definitely well worth it. As you can see from this background, I am just slaughtering Guardians left and right. This is the best auto rifle currently in Destiny 2. With that being said, let me show you the current roll that I am using. Now, in line number 1, I'm going with full bore. Now, the reason why it increases my range by plus 15, now it decreases my stability by minus 10 and my handling by minus 5. Normally, I would never use full bore on my weapons because it takes away from that stability and also that handling, but it increases the range by a lot. And since we got that buff to the recoil, the stability recoil, I'm able to use it and have no problem hitting headshots. So I want that extra range because right now I'm at 91 range and that's pretty amazing. And now in line number 2, I'm using ricochet rounds. Why? Because it's gonna give me plus 5 to my range. Also, it's gonna increase my stability by plus 10. So it'll give me a little bit more what full bore took away. Now, most people in line number 3 like to use dynamic sway reduction because it improves the accuracy and stability while continuously holding down the trigger. However, since our weapon is crafted, we're going with dynamic sway reduction enhanced, which rapidly improves accuracy and stability while continuously holding down the trigger. Now, to get the enhanced version of the dynamic sway reduction on the meat, you have to get this weapon leveled up to level 12. And I'm telling you, with that, it rapidly increased accuracy and stability. It makes this weapon shoot like a laser. And remind you, this is 91 range on this weapon, so it's very hard to make this weapon accurate on normal weapons if you had this type of range. So I would get it to at least 91 range or at least 86, and make sure you're using that enhanced dynamic sway reduction if you are crafting this weapon. And lastly, we're going to use the best perk that is in this game on this weapon, and that is enhanced incandescent. Now, with incandescent, defeating a target spreads scorch to those nearby, and more powerful combatants and opposing guardians cause scorch in a larger radius. So if you're using a fragment like Ember of Ashes combined with incandescent, you get 40 stacks of scorch. However, with that same fragment and with enhanced incandescent, you get 45 stacks of scorch. And lastly, if you're going to use the exact same god roll of this weapon that I am using, I would definitely recommend using a counterbalance mod. And the reason why is going to increase your recoil from 71 to 86. So like I said, it's going to make it very easier for you to get headshots. So down below in the comment section, I would love for you guys to talk about what do you guys think about these weapons. And if you guys are looking for some good Destiny 2 subclass builds to pair with these weapons, I suggest you watch this playlist next. And hey, if you enjoyed this video or felt this video help you out, hey, please consider subscribing to the channel, or hey, at least liking the video. Until next time, this is your boy Ibetonme saying peace. Hope to see you guardians in the Destiny universe. Let's team up and have some fun. You guys have a blessed day.